Good. How are you guys?
Dandy. What's your
Good.
question?
Can I go to something so elementary you guys are all going to roll your eyes? And if you do, would you do it in unison? Exactly, Neil. That's what I was waiting for.
um,
No question is a dumb question.
that's right.
Okay.
The only one is the one that you don't ask because you'll never get it answered, and that's pretty dumb.
Okay. I don't even know how to say the word, though. That's the hard part.
That's okay. We'll do it together.
Okay. We all know about YouTube,
Yes.
but there is a service called Vimeo.
Vimeo.
Vimeo?
Vimeo. Yes.
Explain that to me.
Okay. Basically, they are two sides of the same coin. So YouTube is a platform. Vimeo is a platform. YouTube caters to the masses. Vimeo is a little bit more to the filmmaker. People that have their product videos, their explainer videos, their film projects, their independent films. We just spent 6 months doing our $12,000 independent film, and so we're going to be housing it on Vimeo, and because they can kind of give you a much better experience for watching it, and it's a great place to host those things, as you are trying to get it distributed and all that sort of stuff. So Vimeo has there's a social aspect to Vimeo. People can comment on the videos and stuff like that, but it is at a 2 where YouTube is at a 12 on a scale of 1 to 10. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
But YouTube, I mean, Vimeo is a high class YouTube.
Yeah,
That's my impression.
Yeah, it is a high class YouTube, but it's not. It's not as it's not as social as YouTube, basically. And in order to, it's like if you get a free account with them, then I think you can upload in a 7-day period like 500 megabytes of video. So if you do it right, that could be your sermon, and the sermon video, just the sermon, and it's going to be less than 2 megabits in bit rate to do it. Whereas with YouTube, you can upload a 20 megabit version of the file, that's like 5 gigs or whatever. You could toss that up there, no problem, and you're going to have impeccable quality and all that sort of stuff. If like Justin and I have a Vimeo Plus account, which gives us a 5 gig upload limit each week. So uploading courses, uploading the Q&A videos and things like that, not a problem. No sweat whatsoever. One of the things that I like, and that is a big selling point, I think, for Vimeo, is that you can control the experience from stem to stern for the user. For example, if you go look at the tutorials and courses and stuff in the user area on our website, in the member area, those are the majority of them are hosted at Vimeo. And in my settings, I have told it that nobody can download the files. Okay, so with Vimeo, just by default, if somebody's watching the video, they can hit the little button that says download the file, and they download the 1080p MP4 file, and there you go. I turn that off so that people don't download and repost to YouTube or something. You can also control where it's going to be embedded. I don't want anybody embedding our training courses anywhere, so I say embedding can only happen at this domain, churchtrainingacademy.com. Now, if one of the things that Justin and I are looking at doing is having churchtrainingacademy.com and then having like inside churchtrainingacademy.com. So we would just add that extra subdomain as a part of the thing. So now either of those two domains is a valid place to embed our files, which means you can't hit the share button and embed it somewhere else. We can turn the social stuff on or off. We can turn on or off the title of the video, kind of on the like when you're sitting there looking at or like when you hover over a video and like, who it's by shows up and the the account holder name and how many times it's been liked and whatever else, all these little things. You can turn all that sort of stuff off, and you can customize the player. So we want an orange, orange highlights and stuff on the player versus the normal blue that they have, or want it to be red or something like that. So it's really cool. If you want to have a pro account, it's like $200 a year, and I think you can do like 20 gigs a week. So if you're publishing a whole lot of stuff, then in a 7-day period and stuff, then that makes a lot of sense, and it's only $200 a year. You break that out by the month, it's not expensive at all. So, does that answer your question? Does that help?
Yes. I wondered why most people used YouTube, and then a very small portion, occasionally I would see a Vimeo out there.
Yeah.
And you explained it.
Yeah. It's like you said, kind of the high classness of it. You don't, YouTube can monetize it or put, end screens like on YouTube, where when this video is over, it makes suggestions and stuff, unless you go in and manually put in what you want to be the next suggested video, then YouTube is going to have that show up and all that, and it kind of clutters up the look. So if you want a cleaner, pristiner look, you can do that. Some of the stuff that we've put up on YouTube for you guys, we've made unlisted, which means it's not going to show up in the list. People aren't going to stumble across it. However, if you have the URL for it, the link for it, then you can use it. So that gives the possibility. It makes it really easy if you say, and I think I did this actually with Neil. So Neil asked a question about something HDMI related, and so I did a little video kind of explaining and all that, and I uploaded it to YouTube and made it unlisted, and then emailed him the link, and so he had the link and he could watch it and stuff. But now, if he shares it with somebody else, which is fine, with somebody else in his team, that's great. They can see it too, and they can see it, and they can see it. But I can easily lose control of that, and so that's the, with Vimeo, it's like I put it on a page on our website, and then it's there, and he, only he can see it, or anybody that's a member can see it. So, anyway, awesome.
Thank you.
Sure.
Live streaming on Vimeo is $75 a month, though.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it really is, especially considering the other things that are out there, like YouTube or Facebook. But if you are going to be doing an event, if you're going to be doing something where you want, complete and total control, then doing that is better. And there's a merger with live stream and Vimeo that I read about a couple of months ago, where like Vimeo's buying live stream, I think. The company live stream, and they're, they make the hardware, the live stream boxes and stuff. And I think it was Vimeo that was buying them, and that was kind of their play to go to the next level with streaming and stuff. What Justin and I are kicking around is trying to see if we can cut a niche out in Twitch, on the Twitch network. He seems
Don't
to
get
have
me excited.
Yeah, he seems to have become. He has recently discovered something, and
so many things, Dave. Don't even get me started. I'm gonna use the rest of the mastermind just tell people how awesome Twitch is.
Yeah, Twitch is really cool.
Not for everyone, but
yeah.
Go ahead, Justin.